Hello, everyone. My name is Luke, aka Mr. Rage, and welcome back to another one of my discussion videos. Hope you guys are doing well. Yes, this is going to be yet another video talking about digital media and digital gaming as a whole. I understand I have already made two very long discussion videos about this very topic, which is why this will be the final in this little mini trilogy series of mine talking about digital media. So don't expect to see more videos like this in the future, as this will be my final discussion video talking about this topic. So yeah, just letting you guys know. So without further ado, let's get right into the topic of today's discussion video. Now, we are living in a digital world. We are living in a world where digital media is starting to basically overtake physical media. And although some of you have returned to physical media, all it's going to do is postpone the inevitable. And the inevitable future is a digital future, because physical media is already slowly dying. Although physical media will always be here, in the next 20 or 30 years, it's not going to be. I highly doubt that physical media is going to be in a near future where literally everything is digital. I mean, everything already is digital. Literally, all forms of entertainment have already made the jump to digital. Even books are now digital. You want to read the Bible? Are you a Christian? Well, guess what? Now you can read the Bible on your phone. Everything is now digital. Movies, games, books, music, everything. We are heading towards an all digital future. And that's not a good thing, because I've said this before and I will say it again. Everything that is digital has no real ownership. Everything that we buy digital does not really belong to us. And it used to be like this. You buy something with your money, now you have ownership over what you are buying with your money, with our money. We spend money on things, we buy them, we own them. That's one of the privileges of being able to buy shit in this country. After we buy something, we're supposed to own it. It's supposed to belong to us. And when it comes to digital, none of that applies. We do not own anything digital. I've said this before on the channel and I will say it again. Whatever we buy digital, whether it's games, movies, digital books, or music, we are not buying anything. All we are buying is a digital key that goes in our accounts, and we then use that digital key to unlock our digital content. But do you actually think that that digital key belongs to you? Your account doesn't even belong to you. Our accounts do not even belong to us. Our PlayStation accounts, our Steam accounts, our Xbox accounts, our Nintendo accounts, and that just goes for gaming. The same even applies to your movie libraries. Do you got Vudu? Do you got Amazon? Do you think your Vudu account actually belongs to you? Do you think your Amazon account actually belongs to you? The only thing that belongs to you in our digital accounts is the information that we put in them. And even our information can be used and taken away from us by these companies. Nothing truly belongs to us in this country. This used to be a conspiracy theory, and it is now a reality. We own nothing, and we are happy. This is no longer a conspiracy theory. It's a fucking reality. Nothing in this country belongs to us except for the shirts on our backs, and maybe even then. I don't even know anymore. It's like everything that we buy, all we're buying is just a long-term rental. That's it. We're not even really buying anything to keep. We're just buying things to keep for as long as the companies in charge of everything will allow us to. Because those are the people that are running this country. The people, us, we don't do shit. The people who run everything, the people who even run our lives, are these fucking companies. Hell, we work 40 plus hours a week for these companies to make just a little bit of money, to then go and give that money to other big companies to keep a roof over our heads and just a little bit of food on our tables at night. These big corporate companies are destroying society because they are taking full advantage of us, because we are giving them full advantage to take control of all of our lives. We have willingly submitted to these people, to the ones in charge, the elites, the ones who run everything, the ones who have all the money that we give to them and everything else that we allow them to control and take from us. And digital media is a perfect example of this. The first thing that I want to talk about is the pricing. Digital games are actually very expensive. For example, a game that came out like in 2016 or even 2017, it still retails for almost the exact same price as it did when it first came out. I'll make an example. Doom 2016. Doom 2016 was $29.99 when it first came out in 2016. It got a slight price decrease. It is now $20+ digitally. But for a physical copy, you can go out right now and buy a physical copy of Doom 2016 for an extremely small price. $5, not even that sometimes, depending on where you actually buy your physical copies from. And the same even goes for newer games. I have a friend who got God of War Ragnarok, which is a very new game, for only $48. To buy that game digitally, it would have costed him $69.99. And the reason why digital games are so expensive is because the companies, the distributors, they are in charge of everything, including the prices. So they can make the prices as high as they want, which is why digital games still retail for extremely high prices. And sure, there may be lots of sales. I mean, there's sales on Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, and Nintendo every day, but still, it's not worth it. The convenience of going all digital is just not worth it. Because I'll admit, there is a lot of convenience. It's one of the reasons why people went all digital in the first place. It's the reason why so many people have gone all digital in the first place, because of the convenience factor. You don't gotta go nowhere. You don't gotta worry about losing your disc or the disc getting scratched up or broken. You just put in your credit card, you buy the game off the digital store, you download it, you play it, that's it. I understand that it's very convenient, but it's like making a deal with the devil. It's like selling your soul to the devil, because what you are gaining from this is an extremely high price that does not involve just money. The price you pay for digital games is not just the money. The price we are all paying for going all digital is the ownership. We are sacrificing real ownership just for the sake of our own convenience. And that is exactly why these fucking companies are taking over everything. Because we don't even want to do something about the fact that they have so much control over us. And this goes for every corporate company in this country. They have full control over all of us because we willingly give them their money, despite the fact that they don't even care about our satisfaction or our needs or even the shit that makes us happy. They just want our money. These big corporate companies, they could use us, they could abuse us, they could do whatever the fuck they want to us. And we don't care. We know they're doing it. We realize that they do this shit, and we still don't do anything about it because we've made them so important in our lives that we literally allow them to control our lives, to control everything. Because believe it or not, corporate America is destroying this whole country. It is destroying society. We work for these big corporate companies. We get paid minimum wage for these big corporate companies. They make more money off of us working for them, and then we use that little money they give us to give to other big corporate companies for other shit that we need. But they don't deserve it, because these big corporate companies, they don't care about us. They get away with this shit because we allowed them to. If we would stop allowing these big corporate companies to stop these shady business practices, then maybe we the people would have some more control and power over these companies. Because corporate America is only as powerful as we make them. We make these big corporate companies more powerful by continuing to give them their money, their profits, and they use their profits to gain more control over society, because they use those profits to become more powerful, to give us more products and more everything. And we also give them more power by still giving them their money despite the shady business practices that they do. When you show a corporate company that they can get away with doing any fucking thing they want, they will continue to do so, and every other company will follow in their footsteps. That's why corporate America is so bad right now. A little bit of corporate America wouldn't even be a problem if there was a balance between who has power and who doesn't. We, the people, the consumers, we are supposed to have more power. We're not supposed to be abused like this, because we are being abused. The fact that Ubisoft was able to take away a game out of people's digital libraries and no one even tried doing something about it, we're literally allowing these companies to do whatever the fuck they want. We have given them full freedom, 100%, to do whatever the fuck they please. We still give them our money. We still give them our work, because of course we still work for these companies as well. All these corporate companies, we work for them, we give them their money, and they can do whatever the fuck they want to us, and we don't care. We realize it, and we still don't fucking care. I see people out there who work 40 plus hours a week and barely make enough money to pay their fucking rent because of how high rent prices are. And you wanna know why rent prices are so high? Because of demand. Because people can't even afford to buy fucking houses anymore. Because the same big corporate companies that are doing this shit to us are the same corporate companies that are buying up all the houses and making them extremely expensive to buy. And the mortgage rates and everything else. This is why America itself is falling apart. Digital gaming and digital media is just one example of how fucked up this country truly is. America itself is on its knees. And I say America because, in my opinion, the people is what makes a country. A country is nothing without the people. And the reason why I say America is on its knees is because Americans are on their knees. High inflation, high prices, minimum wage, corporate companies doing whatever the fuck they want to us. This is why I say that America is on its knees, because Americans are on their knees. But corporate America, they're doing just fine. They're making all the money they want. They're doing all the shit they want. They have all the power they need to do these things. They're doing just fine. Nothing's happening to them. They're doing just fine. Now, I know I got off topic a little bit here, but back to the whole digital gaming thing. One of the things that I worry about a lot is video game preservation. I worry that in the next 10 years, one of my digital games is either going to be removed from my digital library, like The Crew, looking at you, Ubisoft, or it's just going to be removed from digital stores, because obviously this happens a lot, and it's already happening. Friday the 13th, the game, one of my favorite games of all time, has been delisted from digital stores. It may still be in my library, but it is no longer available for anyone to purchase if they haven't already. I know some people are going to be like, well, if you already purchased the game, then why should you worry about it getting removed? First of all, if something happens to your account, if your account gets hacked, if your account gets deleted, or if your account gets permanently suspended, if you're on PlayStation or Xbox, basically what happens is, if your PlayStation account gets a permanent ban, you will no longer be able to access your digital content. And the same goes for Xbox. If your Xbox account gets a permanent ban, all your digital content gets taken away from you. And that is exactly why I keep fucking saying that we need to stop letting these corporate companies get away with doing this shit to us. We need more digital ownership laws, or else shit like this will continue to happen and will continue to get worse. Not only will it continue to happen, but it will get worse in so many other aspects. In as little as 5 years, we will lose even more digital ownership of our shit. Who knows? Maybe we won't even be able to buy digital games anymore. Maybe I'll just go inside of a subscription service in the next couple of years. Who knows? I mean, that's already happening on PS5. On PS5, we can play PS3 games, but can we buy PS3 games? Can we add them to our digital libraries that we already don't own? No, we can only stream them. We can play PS3 games, but we can't buy them. We have to have a subscription service, PlayStation Plus, in order to actually play those PS3 games. Who's to say that shit like that will continue to happen and will only get worse? Shit like that will continue to happen, and it will get worse unless we actually do something about digital ownership laws, because there needs to be more of it. But like I was saying, if you're on PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, if your account gets a permanent suspension, your console will no longer be able to access the internet, and neither will your account. So all the digital content that you purchase with your PlayStation or your Xbox account, it'll all just be taken away from you if you get a permanent suspension. Because Microsoft and Sony, being two other big corporate companies, they can do whatever they want. They can enforce these laws because they don't have to obey the actual law, because there is no law against what these companies are doing to the consumers, meaning us. These big corporate companies can get away with whatever the fuck they want because we as a society are too fucking stupid or too lazy to actually want to do something about it. That's why these big corporate companies are in control of everything. They are literally in control of our everyday life. You need money, you gotta work for it. You want to buy shit, then you gotta obey by the big corporate companies' rules, because if you don't, then you lose everything, or you just can't have it. Anyways, like I was saying, yes, video game preservation. In the next 10 years or so, some of my favorite games, your favorite games, hell, maybe even some of the best games in general might just be delisted from digital stores in the next couple of years. And another thing that happens is when a game gets delisted on digital stores, physical copies become extremely rare. Another good example of this are the Activision published Marvel games. Deadpool the game got delisted from digital stores back in 2016. Now, if you want to play Deadpool the game right now, you're going to need a physical copy. And guess how much a physical copy is going to cost you? I see these on Amazon going for over $200. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, another delisted Activision published Marvel game. You want a physical copy? Same price, $268 for a PS3 copy. And the same goes for any digital game that gets delisted. This essentially makes games less available to people. And look, I understand that I've been a negative Nancy on this channel, or a negative Lukey, I guess you can say, but ladies and gentlemen, there are plenty of amazing games from all generations that deserve to be experienced by every future generation for years to come. No good game deserves to become delisted. I'm not saying that games like GTA 5 will ever become delisted anytime soon, but if it could happen to some other games, then it can happen to any game. And I do believe that in the next couple of years, more and more games will become delisted from digital marketplaces and will in turn become less available to the public, and essentially make gaming limited, more limited than it already is. So this is my take on digital media. It sucks because we don't own anything. Everything that we buy digital with our money does not really belong to us, and I feel like that is a violation of what money is supposed to be used for. When we buy things with our money, I believe that we are supposed to own those things. We give money for the ownership. We pay for the item, the product, or whatever it is. Whatever we spend our money on, we pay for it and the ownership of it. Whatever we buy, whatever it is we're buying, we're supposed to pay for the ownership as well. So I feel like it is a violation to not have full ownership over whatever it is that we buy. There shouldn't be no laws. There shouldn't be no fucking stupid ass rules or terms of service. When we buy digital content, it should belong to us, no matter what. I mean, even our digital accounts, we have no control over. If Microsoft or Sony ever decide that they don't want you to have a digital account anymore, you're not going to have it. Even our accounts don't even belong to us. Our digital accounts, nothing digital belongs to us. And that is something that obviously pisses me off. This is why digital media, digital gaming, and digital as a whole is such a bad future, because digital content is essentially what makes that conspiracy theory come to life. You will own nothing and you will be happy. That future is already it's already come to pass. We're already living it. We are living what was once a conspiracy theory. What was once a conspiracy theory is now a very reality, our reality. We don't own anything. Instead of paying money for ownership, we are only paying to keep what we buy for as long as the ones in charge will decide for how long we are able to keep what we are purchasing. Because that's how it works now in America. Only the big corporate companies will decide how long you can actually own and keep something even after you've spent your money on it. Because that's how it works now. That's how all this shit's working now. And another thing that really concerns me about digital gaming is the fact that more and more digital games, or more and more games in general, are becoming digital only. I've talked about this in my very first discussion video talking about digital content, but the fact that Alan Wake 2 was a digital only release, that pissed me off. That actually really pissed me off, because I always try and go for a physical copy as well as a digital copy. Yes, I understand that it's expensive, more expensive, but I always try and go for the physical and digital copy because I'm a collector, you know. I like collector's editions as well, you know. Back in the days when collector's editions were actually really cool and had a lot of actual really cool stuff in there besides just the booklet case and the steel book, the steel bookcase or whatever, the steel case with the game in it. Like, back when collector's editions actually had a lot of cool shit in them, you know, statues and little papers and stuff like that, you know, like almost like real life collectibles. That's what I used to call them. I used to call them like real life collectibles. I miss my childhood. Anyways, even collector's editions are not as good today as they used to be back during the Xbox 360 era. God, I'm so bitter over that. Anyways, the last thing I want to talk about in this video are the rise of subscription services. Now, right now, PlayStation Plus has over 47.6 million users worldwide, while Xbox Game Pass has 36 million. Subscription services have become very popular amongst gamers as well as moviegoers because, of course, we also have things like Netflix, HBO Max, Hulu, etc., etc., etc. Subscription services are the second thing that are putting the nail in the coffin for physical media, because now not only do you not have to go out and buy anything physical anymore, but you can literally pay $16 for either Netflix or Xbox Game Pass, and you can access hundreds of free digital content. Now, I understand to a lot of people that why is this a bad thing? Like, I can access all this for only $16. Like, I can access all this for a decent price because, of course, these subscription services are very cheap. You know, Peacock, Hulu, HBO Max, I mean, they're all very cheap subscription services, and they are convenient. You know, they are convenient, but the reason why they are a problem, in my opinion, is because this is what will kill physical media. It's what's already been killing physical media. Besides the popularity and convenience of already digital content, subscription-based services will kill physical media because they're more convenient, they're more cheaper, and more people will go for subscription services instead of physical media because obviously subscription-based services are more convenient. Like I said, PlayStation Plus has over 47.6 million users, Xbox Game Pass has 36, and I believe even Netflix is starting their own video game-based subscription service, which is just insane because they're the ones who started this subscription service in the first place. Like, Netflix are the ones who started this subscription bullshit in the first place. So, yeah, I do fear for physical media. I do. Although a lot of people are going back and still buying physical media, I still fear for it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this rant / discussion video. I know I definitely did. Yeah, like, the thing that I'm most worried about is video game preservation, because I see that a lot of games are starting to become delisted from digital stores. Like, I am worried. I'm worried that in the next 10 or so years, our favorite games, our best games, the games that made the gaming industry as popular and as great as it is today, will end up being removed one day. And you see, the thing is, like I said before, when games become delisted from digital stores, that means that they become less available to the public. It makes them more rare, which then makes them harder to get. So the more games that get delisted from digital stores, the less available they become to the public, and the more rare they become. And then the demand increases, and then the price increases, and then it just becomes harder to actually get those games that will end up getting delisted in the future. Because I know it's going to happen. I know in the future more and more games will end up becoming delisted and removed from digital stores. And although they won't be removed from our digital libraries, hopefully, you know, like Ubisoft did with The Crew and a couple of other games, I still fear for it because, like I said before, when digital games become removed from digital stores, they become less available to the public. It makes them more rare, and it becomes harder to get them. And like I said before, if you lose your account, you're not gonna be able to get that game back. Like, whatever game that got delisted that is still in your digital library that you need your account to access, if your account gets lost, then you will never be able to access that game ever again, unless you buy a physical copy, which will become extremely expensive. So, yeah, the idea of any game becoming delisted worries me. Even if it's a bad game, like even if it's a game that no one likes, still, I don't like it, because if a bad game can become delisted, any game can become delisted, including good games. So that's what worries me. You know, that's what the fuck worries me. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I definitely did. If you stuck by till the end of this very, very long little rambling session, thank you so very much for listening. Now that the video is pretty much over, I just want to say a couple of things. The first thing I want to do is I want to make a couple of shout outs. First shout out goes to Reversing Computers, my buddy XX, my friend B Coker the Gamer 16, and Jake Wolf and M64 Bros. Shout outs to all those people, as well as my boy Platano King. Platano, if you're watching this, or even if you're not watching this, I love your streams, man. I love you in general. You're a great dude. I love what you've done for Twitch and YouTube. Your content's amazing. Platano King is a great YouTuber and Twitch streamer, if you don't already know about him. I believe I've uploaded a couple of videos with him in there, so definitely check him out. He's a great streamer. And the last thing I want to say is I am 18 now. So that means that things are going to start changing around here. I'm going to have to start doing some things in my life. Basically moving on. I'm going to have to start getting a job soon, which I dread. Because I don't really feel like I'm working right now, but I got shit I gotta do. But hopefully I'll be able to make enough money to make the channel better for you guys. I've got my eye on an Apple MacBook, which is something that I've really been wanting. And if I get that Apple MacBook, then I will be able to make the channel a lot better. I'll be able to edit my videos. I'll be able to make them look better. And I even plan on getting a webcam. So, yeah, hopefully when I do eventually get a job, I'll be able to afford all that crap. You know, be able to make the channel better for you guys. Because I want the channel to improve. I want the channel to get better for you guys, because I want my content to become more quality. So, yeah, but anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And, yeah. I will see you guys in the next discussion video. Take care, y'all. Peace out.